So, Darryl's Kids. I'm so excited to talk to you. First question that I want to ask is the accent. Is it real?
Which one?
I
Yeah,
mean,
it's all my accents. It's all of it. All of it is one and the same. So
because a lot of like first generation, second generations, Africans, Jamaicans will come on and become TikTok famous, but then they'll be putting on the accent, but in real life they sound American. So that's really you.
yeah. Yeah, no, it's really I'm not first generation anything. I moved here I moved here myself,
Fine.
yeah.
Tell us your story. Tell us how
I
you got
moved
here.
here 20 I moved to the US 2011.
Oh, wow. Okay.
No, no, 2013.
Yeah.
2013.
Did you come to study or?
Yeah, I came here for school, did undergrad, did grad school. And
Right.
yeah, and that was yeah, I'm 30 years old, so
Wow. You look 22. But let's roll it back. I remember I saw one of your skits and you were at a college campus and you're asking people what they do so that you can give them money. And they're all like, English, drama, arts. And so I'm like, so I'm curious, what did you study? Because clearly you think all those, which is very typical for Africans. Like we're raised, like when you tell your parents you want to study English, or you want to study the arts, they're like, what? Why? Why are we wasting money on that? So what did you come to study? It better be good.
yeah, a couple of people were asking that in a comment too.
Yeah.
I studied accounting,
Oh, wow.
accountant, and then I got a master's in taxation. So then I became a public certified public accountant. I did that for a while. Yeah.
So
So
when you
the things I studied are quite useful, to be
right.
honest.
Of course. I mean, your skits are all about money because a lot of us are like, wait, where is he getting this money to give out on the streets? But clearly, you're an accountant. Your math is mathing. You know your accounts well. You have a few dollars to waste. I'm sure you account for them very well.
Yeah, I only give $5 at a time, so it's not a lot. It's not plenty.
I'm pretty sure I saw you buying a was it airports?
I bought AirPods, yeah, but I
You
didn't
got
end
to
up
keep
giving them
them.
away.
Well, before I go to the next question, I actually just remembered that the other day you posted a video which we thought it was you getting into an accident
That
skiing
was
somewhere. Was that you who was airlifted? Well, first of all, I'm glad to know that you're okay.
I didn't die.
Thank God.
I dislocated my shoulder.
When was that?
It was not too long ago.
This social media stuff, you be having us confused, but I'm guilty of that. Like I'll go on vacation and I'll be posting about it 2 months later, still like I'm there. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I
we were
dislocated
like,
my shoulder, still do physical therapy for it.
oh
My right shoulder.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you cannot like do you have your full range of motion back?
It's better than it was the first couple of weeks, but
Yeah.
I have a way to go to get it back to where it's supposed to be. Yeah.
I'm
But
sorry.
that was all real. That was people. I think people didn't know what the video really didn't do any. People
We
didn't know
panicked.
what they
We
were
thought, is he
watching.
okay? Who's recording? Is he the one recording or is he the one being airlifted?
I was the one on the floor. That was me.
And you were like face down, couldn't move.
I could not move. It was a crash. I
What,
crashed. I
what were
couldn't.
you thinking? Like as an African,
Traumatized. I don't know that I'll do it again.
I don't blame you though.
Because going from having two arms that work to one
Yeah,
that doesn't work as much as it should, it's not a fun experience at all. So ski is not, I'm going to, no ski for me, basically.
I feel you. Like stay safe, brother. All right, so it's good to know that you're doing fun. So let's get back to the interview. Now, when it comes to your comedy, have you always been a funny person? Like even back home in Nigeria, were you always this person who made people crack up?
No, no, not at all. I don't know. My people, my family don't think I'm funny at all. This is, I didn't think I was funny, or I don't consider myself to be funny. I mean, I get that if enough people say laugh at the jokes, then you
Yeah.
must be funny. And the comedy is all relative. Everyone has their different styles and people like different types of comedy. So I get that now, but funny has not been something that people attributed to me ever.
Well, clearly a lot of people think you're funny. You've got um hundreds of thousands of followers between TikTok and Instagram. And I think what we like the most about you is your comedic timing is just, it just doesn't seem forced. It seems like it's this grumpy guy who's just decided to go out giving money to people. And then he has his funny reactions to stuff. And then you also have the realtor bit. So now that I know you don't think you're funny, what made you decide to, start doing skits? Because not everybody has the guts to do that, especially if they don't think they're funny.
Yeah, so the first one I did was I don't know if it was the first one, but the first maybe first three I did was I was because I was making fun of recruiters a year and a half ago. And so in that particular one, I didn't need to be funny because you can be funny without actually being funny because people you can either be relatable or you can be
Mhm.
funny.
Yeah.
So I was just being relatable in those videos where I was making fun of skits where recruiters try to hire someone and the candidates want six figures, want the job to be remote. So that's what I was doing. It was relatable. So it wasn't so much that it was funny, but then I did more and more, and then people seemed to laugh at them, and so I figured, okay, well, people find it funny.
A lot of people who get famous for being funny on social media end up with the comedy route. Next thing you're seeing them doing stand-up comedy, then they're in movies. So what's your trajectory then, since you don't think you're funny? Are you
I will say no. Let me
Like,
correct that. I don't not think I'm funny. I don't think I'm
yeah,
not funny. I think that I didn't consider myself to be funny,
funny. Yeah.
but there's all kinds of funny. Everyone's very different. You have just a variety
But some
of
people are not funny at all. A lot of people make videos and you're looking at them like, okay.
cringe. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, no, it's
Let's
not
just
for
work.
everyone, but I I don't know. I've tried stand up, I'm open to most things. I've done it twice now.
How was it? Did they boo you off the
I don't
stage or were they cheering?
no, 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 no. It was not a bad performance at all. I wasn't
Good.
I
Yeah.
really don't know. I do whatever.
Yeah.
This is how I am. Whatever ideas I come up with, I just do.
Yeah.
And whatever happens, happens. I try. I am not, I've tried to plan my life out so much and it never goes according to plan. The
You just,
chaos that you see in my videos is mostly real. That's just how my life is.
yeah.
I try things and I don't know and it fails miserably and it opens the door to something completely different. And that's what I end up doing. So.
Absolutely. I think for a lot of us watching your videos, we assume that you are a realtor because I've seen your realtor bits. At least that's what I assumed. But now we know that you're an accountant and not a realtor. So, how do you pick what skits to do? How do you come up with ideas? How did you come up with especially the money idea to go out there giving people money?
Well, as I'm Nigerian, so I could be an accountant and a realtor and a doctor. Like it's very
I
possible. It's not
agree.
it's not
It's an
unfathomable.
African thing, really. Yeah.
Yeah, I have multiple things that I do.
Yeah.
But
Multiple.
the money one, I watched a video. I watch a lot of videos, I used to on TikTok, where people would go out and ask someone, "Oh, what year were you born?" And they'll say, "I was born in 2000." Then the guy will say, "Oh, I'll double it. I'll give you 4,000 to go and shop." And I'm like, this is so fake. This is not real.
Right.
It's it's just too easy. So I wanted to make fun of that. So that was what I did in the first
Mm.
video, and it went crazy. That's as crazy as any of my videos have ever gotten.
And so your videos are not scripted at all.
The interviews, no, for the
So the
most part.
guy who went and you told him to go buy groceries and he came back with a TV, that was real. He was for real waiting for you to buy him a 50-inch brand new TV.
Yeah. Well, not all the videos make it. So it's
Yeah.
not, some videos will not get seen if it's not interesting.
Mhm.
But I mean, I tend to post all the videos tend to be something's happening in the video because I
Right,
only post those ones that are interesting. There are videos where I give people money and they're like, cool, thank you. There's nothing cool there to watch. So
right. Only
yeah.
one of the funny things. So were you nervous when you first, like when you decide, okay, I'm gonna go start doing this now? Because I'd be so nervous to stop people. I feel like they'd be like, leave me alone,
Yeah.
look at me funny. Like,
Oh yeah, yeah. I wasn't comfortable doing, but I wasn't comfortable, but I wasn't nervous because people would tell me not to talk to them. They do that all the time, even now.
yeah,
But I don't care. So that's for me, it's all part of the experience. Like I would still, it informs how I act. By the time I go through the natural course of getting maybe shunned by people and I get to whoever I found it, I'm already irritated anyway. And so it comes across. So it's all not
It
like it's
does,
all
yeah.
happening. So
You
my
have no patience
problem,
for these citizens. You're like, do you want the $5? And then when they say something crazy, you're like, are you serious? And then you just walk away. We love
yeah,
that.
pretty much, yeah.
Your family, you say that your family does not think that you're funny. And a lot of times, our families, especially our African parents, they don't understand this social media thing we do. You know, my mom is always like, why is it necessary? Why don't you just shut down your social medias? Why do you have to post anything? So, what do they think about you being this jokester on social media and having all these followers because you're making people laugh? Because you know, they'd rather see you go viral for being the best accountant, you know? So, how do they react to your comedy?
I will say, I think what I meant to say was that I wasn't considered funny at all, but they do find it funny now. They
Yeah.
watch the same things that everyone watches and they think it's
Right.
funny. But funny is not, even now, even when we hang out, like I'm not fun, like I'm not funny.
You
You know
kind of
what I mean? So it's
are.
not, it's just normal.
Yeah.
They love it. No, they love it. They watch. It's very interesting. I tell we have a group chat, and sometimes before I post something, I would send it out, and I'll send
Yeah.
it to them and see it, and it's funny. Yeah, it's a different way for me to connect with
Yeah.
my close family and a lot of my cousins too on Instagram and places like this. Is we don't. I might not text you every day, but when they see the post, they send me a DM.
Mhm.
Just that's my favorite thing about it is just connecting with people again. Yeah.
Right. Well, so now that we know you're the man of all trades, right? You're the jack of all trades. You are obviously an accountant, a realtor, a comedian, Lord knows what else. All I know is you're making that money. But when it comes to the comedy that you're doing, you have such a huge fan base. People would expect that the next natural progression would be hop on a plane, come to LA, find yourself on a movie set, something. Do you have anything in the works in the entertainment industry, or do you plan to go into the entertainment industry further?
That would be cool. I wish I could be like, yeah, yeah, I have a couple of things. Yeah, yeah.
It's
Uh,
coming.
I don't, I am open. I am always open to anything. I don't know what will happen.
Yeah.
What I do know is like whatever I'm interested in, I try to bring it to life.
Yeah.
That's all I do. That's all I do. I'm open. I'm open to starring in anything. I'm open to playing.
Fair enough.
I love playing these roles that you see, and I love just
Yeah.
being somewhat, playing these characters. So anything that comes my way, I'm down for it. But like the way I live my life is I just do. And
Yeah.
if I'm pissed off, I will talk about it. If not, so go
You
home.
take
Yeah.
acting classes, get an agent, all of that. You probably
Uh yeah,
should.
I live in LA, so hook me up. Who should I talk to?
I have an agent. I can introduce you to my agent, actually. She's like the female. Do you remember Entourage?
Yeah.
Remember the agent? What was his name? Oh my
Yeah,
God.
no. Entourage.
Skipping
She's
my
the female entourage guy.
basically. She's a shock. She's amazing.
I
I'll
love
introduce
it. Yeah.
you. See what? Seriously, I will. I'm not joking. I'm going to introduce you. It's a great agency, so okay, we'll see. But that aside, though, so are you one of the four Nigerian men in Atlanta that all the women are dating and fighting over?
No, no, they're my friends too, but it's not me.
You
I
totally
know.
are. We saw you negotiating about one wife coming to live with you. You're asking, can the other one come? Or you're like the fifth one who's a little more less subdued.
And I didn't make the top four. There's the big four. Yeah, they do that for sure, but it's not me. Know them, so if you know people like that kind of stuff, I can.
Okay, well, good to know. So you still have a chance to get into the top four. Obviously, I saw your Valentine's kit, and you're a very good looking man. Oh God, you are blessed. Mom and dad did their thing. So
Yeah.
and making all these skits about your multiple women and you're trying to negotiate. So, can I have this one move into the house as well? Are you dating?
Yeah, of course. I have one wife. One,
Okay. Oh, you're married. You're actually
and
married.
then, well, I mean,
Oh, it's the
think
African
from
wife where it's wife, but
you mean from my perspective, or whose perspective are we talking?
from the
Are we talking?
legal one, the only one that matters.
No,
The
government don't know what
paperwork.
we're doing.
Yeah, you're not legally married, but you have a somebody.
I'm always dating. I'm always dating. I don't know. Let me see.
Wait, you said you have a wife. Now you're saying you're always dating. See, this is the
I
Darryl
have, yeah,
Vega.
no, no, I'm not married. I'm single. I'm single as in I'm unmarried. That's what single means, right?
But you are dating someone exclusively.
Ah.
Ah!
This is exclusive to extra access, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so exclusively as in to this channel or
I cannot with you. You are gonna be in so much trouble with that lady, whoever she is. Is that who is that the one that we hear at the in the background of your videos? The one who plays your girlfriend or wife when you're on a phone call?
well,
Like,
multiple people play that. So
ah,
yeah, it's a family, everyone chips in.
so not
Everyone chips in because it's a family affair. So you gotta when we're taking that family vacation, the girlfriend, the wife, everyone gotta play a role.
once we post this and whoever you're dating sees that you did not claim them, they'll be mad. But basically, what I'm getting is you're saying, ladies, you can shoot your shot.
Ah,
Looking around.
I didn't say that.
Oh my gosh. Okay, okay, okay. I'm gonna leave that line of questioning alone. Listen, this has been so amazing. I really just wanted to sit down and find out who Darryl the man is. We know you're 30 years old. We know you've been here since 2011. Wait, but you came from Nigeria, right? What part of Nigeria?
I grew up in the most I was a local boy. So not Lagos, like most people know.
Yeah.
So that's where I grew up and then yeah, then came to the
It's
US.
so your personality is so interesting because you're kind of a shy person, I think, or just like a bit of an
Yeah.
introvert.
I'm very reserved. I'm not shy. I'm just reserved.
But I
Uh
think that's why your comedy works because, like I said, it doesn't seem forced. You're not trying to be funny, you're just being.
yeah.
And like if something irritates you, you
I
express it.
don't know what type of comedy you like to watch. I feel like if you like my comedy, then you might I like to watch things like The Office
I
and
Yeah.
and Veep and just
Yeah.
shows that are I like just very cool, casual, indirect humor. But
Yes.
one of
Yeah.
my favorites is Veep.
Wow. Well, I'm so glad that you got here because we love your comedy. You literally make our days. So please keep doing that. And thank you so much for stopping by Extra Access TV. You're actually our first interview that we had lined up. So I'm super excited about that. And I can't wait to see what you do. I really will introduce you to my agent, I promise. I bet
Maybe.
she'll drop me as a client and say, wait, I see it here.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much.